Hi everyone and welcome to this brand new series where we will be sharing our top favorites from the past month for kids. From books to gadgets, technology to toys and fashion to everything fun. These monthly videos will have all my personally vetted recommendations that are of course kid approved as well. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Jharna and I'm a Bangalore-based mom to twin 9-year-olds. I'm also a media professional and I currently do a lot of work in the parenting and home space. My channel Jharnalist is all about making lives easier, healthier and happier for families. So don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the bell icon. And without further ado, let's get started. First up from the technology and gadget space is the Amazon Basics Magic Slate. Now the boys received these as return gifts at a birthday party and I cannot express how useful they have been. It's basically an 8.5-inch long LCD writing tablet that comes with a stylus pen. A bunch of different brands have come up with similar ones which you will find online and I've reviewed several for Amazon, but after comparison I'd personally opt for the Amazon Basics ones because they seem to be of a good standardized quality. My kids just won't stop using them to doodle and draw, to take notes, to jot down answers when we're quizzing them on anything, to practice writing stuff. They've been using it for absolutely everything. They also come in super handy to carry in the car or while traveling anywhere. When we're out busy running errands or waiting in queues or talking to other adults, the boys tend to get bored. But these are really lightweight, so they can now carry them along and they're instantly occupied. This is a good buy for kids of all ages and a total thumbs up from our end. Just one reminder before we move ahead, I'll be linking to all the products I'm mentioning in the description box below for your benefit. And do let me know in the comments what's that one thing that your kid is using nowadays that you'd like to recommend to other parents. Our pick for toys for January is this magnetic Tangram puzzle toy from Pelikas Toys. Now a full disclaimer, we first came across this Tangram toy when we filmed a branded content video for it in early January. However, this brand has not asked us to feature this in this video or on this channel or promote it in any way, and this is not sponsored in any way, and all of my recommendations in these videos are completely independent and genuine. Coming back to the toy, a Tangram puzzle basically consists of 7 geometric shapes. That's 5 triangles, a square and a parallelogram. My boys have enjoyed Tangram before, but what is unique about this toy is the fact that the shapes are magnetic. So they hold their place easily. Plus you can always just lift and move them around. The set comes in an easy to carry folder, so this is definitely something you can take around, and it also includes a puzzle book with lots of different ideas of patterns, shapes and designs to create. I highly recommend getting your child a Tangram puzzle like this because it helps develop spatial skills through trial and error arrangement, and all while having a lot of fun. This toy is listed as ideal for 5 years and above, but honestly speaking, I think it would appeal to any child above 3 years of age, and my boys who are 9 years old now are still really enjoying playing with this as well.
This magnetic Tangram is a great travel board game for kids like me.
If you followed our journey on Instagram, you would know by now that my boys are complete bookworms and we go through a lot of new books every month. So this category will always be highly populated with lots of new recommendations for your kids. So in the month of January, my boys read a lot of Indian fiction that was newly published, and here are some of our favorites. We'll start with Tales and Tales, which is a book of animal stories from Indian mythology, and it's best suited for kids that are 8 years and above. This book was written by Rija Radhakrishnan. Adyant and Nirbhay have always loved listening to mythological stories ever since they were babies, and though they are independent readers themselves now, we still do bedtime story time together, and this month we've been reading a couple of stories from this book each night. All the tales in this book have been narrated in a very captivating way with a lot of detail that even I didn't know about. Like there is the story of Mushak, the mouse who became Lord Ganesha's companion, and then there is a story of Hiranyakashipu and Narsimha, which the boys knew of from their grandmoms, but they got to learn so much more about. So this is a really nice read for those kids who enjoy folklore or stories about animals, and it has beautiful pictures courtesy Megha Punattar. Next up are two books from the whole book series from Duckbill Books, and they both are really light and small and fun reads. We read The Great Escape first, which is this fun caper about a boy who's trying to flee from his new school. My boys found it hilarious. And then we read Nisha Small, The Knot of Gold, which is a sweet detective fiction kind of story. And that is another genre that my kids love, and even I did when I was their age. If you think your kids would enjoy detective stories and mysteries, then let me know in the comments and I'll share some more of our favorites. And then there was Who's Afraid of a Giant Whale by Zainab Suleiman, which I'd categorize as more of a coming of age story. It's a book filled with a lot of emotions and relationships, but all from a child's perspective. So it's like an introduction to sensitive topics through the form of a story, and it's done in a very age appropriate way. And this is recommended for kids aged 9 years and above. And the final book in our Jan recommendations is Maithili and the Minotaur. This is a graphic novel which the boys read, so over to them for their review.
Then Maithili, the Minotaur, and the rest of their classmates go on a field trip in a forest trying to catch easels, make a mistake of going deep into the forest, and a spooky but great and very mysterious adventure lies in front of them. I like to read this book because it had weird experiences in it. It had scary creatures, mysterious tales, and many other things in it.
So when it comes to kids' clothes and apparel, my pick for January has to do with the fact that it's been winter over here. And this winter has been particularly brutal, especially compared to what we're normally used to having in India. So like I said, my pick for this month is this thermal innerwear from Marks and Spencer. You can take a closer look. Now, the reason why I think this is so good is because, of course, it's a neutral color. Inside material over here is kind of blush lined. It's like a fleece-like feeling surface. So once that clings to the skin, you're going to feel more warm. The kids are going to feel more warm. So this is perfect for layering up, even if you're in a place like Bangalore where it doesn't get brutally cold, but it is around 15 to 20 degrees on a good winter day. So you can team this up with even just like a full sleeves inner like this, and then put a t-shirt on top or a polo neck on top. Or when it's more cold, you can pair it with sweaters and jackets and the like. Obviously good for North Indian winters. This is going to come in really handy for us when we travel to Himachal in a few months from now. I picked this up at the store. The same was not available online, so I picked this up at the retail Marks and Spencer store here in Bangalore. It came as a pack of 2 for $9.99, but there was a winter sale going on and it's still going on, and so I got this for $7.50 only, which I thought was a steal compared to the quality. You normally don't get good innerwear at this price. So I hope you liked our January favorites, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up if you want us to continue with this series. And next time we'll have some fun suggestions from the entertainment and snacking space as well. For now, head over and watch this video on how we keep my boys' room organized and functional.